Martin Sellner is the leader of the Identitarian Movement of Austria, or IBO. This group advocates identitarianism, a movement started in France and based around the preservation of Western culture and identity. I once met one of the leaders of IBO, Martin Lichmez, when he was visiting the USA. As you may know, Martin Sellner has been the victim of all kinds of state harassment for the past 2 years. First, a prosecutor made outrageous claims that IBO was essentially an illegal organized crime syndicate. He said the group's function was to organize for the purpose of committing illegal hate speech. Sellner and 16 people were charged with hate speech and conspiracy. In a shockingly short amount of time, all were acquitted in court. The court ruled that the activities of the IBO were, quote, legal activities at their core. Then, after the Christchurch murders in New Zealand, the media unilaterally convicted Sellner of being part of an international terrorist group, with no evidence, of course. Sellner's house was searched twice. All kinds of investigations were opened. A mailing list was illegally leaked to the press and made public. His American fiancée was placed under investigation. He was barred by the U.S. State Department from entering the USA because of the Austrian investigations. At some point, he married his American fiancée in Croatia, if I remember correctly, and she is currently living in Austria. Sellner filed 9 complaints against the authorities. The complaints went before a federal court in Graz. This is the capital of the Austrian state of Styria. All 9 complaints were upheld. In fact, the court ruled that the 2 raids on Sellner's house were without any justification. The court found that the authorities took action without any reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. First, I must say that the Austrian court system seems light years better than anything you will find in the USA. When the IBO members were charged with fake crimes in March of 2018, they were already done with a 10-day trial and acquitted by the end of July in the same year. In America, this would have taken several years. Now the courts are vindicating him after months and months of relentless harassment. Even after being vindicated, a restaurant in Graz canceled his room reservation where he was supposed to hold a press conference. He had to hold a press conference on the sidewalk instead. Okay, I have some news about our favorite teenage girl, Greta Thurnberg.
How dare you!
She was just in Turin giving an off-the-cuff speech. She told the crowd that politicians should be put against the wall. Well, to an English speaker, this is a reference to mass executions. Greta apologized for the comment and claims that put against the wall is a Swedish expression for holding people accountable. She blamed the language barrier and the fact that her speech was unscripted. When Greta has a speech written for her, it's bad enough. But she really does poorly when she has no script. Then, right after that, she sent a tweet complaining about the trains being overcrowded in Germany. So, the same person demanding that everyone ride the train is complaining that the train is overcrowded. She posted a picture that appears to show her sitting on the floor next to a massive pile of luggage. Well, Deutsche Bahn, the train company, actually replied to her comment with a real zinger. Quote, "Thank you for supporting us railroaders in the fight against climate change. We were happy that you traveled with us on Saturday in the ICE 74. But it would have been even nicer had you also reported how friendly and competently you were looked after by our team at your seat in the first class." I thought this was a great response. After that, Greta's handlers must have taken over because she was in damage control. She sent follow-up tweets claiming she was glad that the trains were crowded and that people had misunderstood her original tweet. All right, thanks for watching this video. Click the like button, post a comment, tell me what you think about this, and please consider making a donation to this YouTube channel as YouTube has mass demonetized all my videos. And click the subscribe button. New video every few days.